The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
November 13th is Civic Election Day, and residents of the City of Regina have the responsibility to choose the candidates who will best serve our community. All eligible voters may vote for mayor, ward councillor, and either public school board trustee or separate school board trustees. To find out if you're an eligible voter, call 306-751-4479 or visit regina.ca/elections. As a public service to our viewers, AccessNow has invited all the officially declared candidates to present a campaign message for airing exclusively on AccessNow TV. The views and opinions expressed in the following campaign messages are those of the candidates. Ward 10 is located in North Regina. Its boundaries are Highway 11 on the north, Albert Street, Ring Road, 9th Avenue North, and McIntosh Street on the east, the CN Rail Line on the south, and McCarthy Boulevard on the west. Eligible voters in Ward 10 may elect one of the following candidates: Anita Adafoye, Clark Bizo, Jerry Flegel, Chris Simi, Umair Syed. Here are the candidates who are able to present their campaign message.
Hello, my name is Anita Adafoye, and I am excited to run for City Council representing Regina's Ward 10. Over the last decade of my life, I have worked as a public servant in policy development, implementation, program and projects management, as well as strategy development and strategic planning. I have had the honor and privilege of working in policy areas such as foreign policy, regulatory policy, mineral policy, taxation, research development, economic development, and investment attraction. I've also worked with the federal and provincial governments, as well as collaborative research projects with a municipal government right here in Saskatchewan. I am currently a business owner and also pursuing a PhD in public policy. I do all this from my beautiful home in Oxford area within Ward 10, where my family and I call home in the last couple of years. Over the years, I have observed steady rise in property taxes and the increase in cost of basic city services, as well as how our city council has become inaccessible to the residents that they so serve. Key issues that have been raised, for example, in Oxton, Regina, has been left untouched, and I'm sure the same might be true for other areas as well. And so I decided it is time to actively be involved rather than sit on the sidelines. And given my background and experiences, I bring fresh ideas and real solutions to the table. I know that our community is ready for change, and together we can make real difference. I'll address key issues that matter most to you, including improving neighborhood safety, tackling housing affordability, and ensuring fair taxation and fiscal responsibility. Our families deserve to feel safe and secure in their homes. I'll also advocate for better infrastructure and reliable public transit that connects us all together. Access to affordable childcare, efficient community programs are essential for all of our well-being. My personal journey in this community gives me valuable insights into the diverse needs that we all share, and I bring broad perspectives both from knowledge acquired and my personal lived experiences. I'm committed to ensuring that your voices are heard. I'll make sure that the City Council listens, acts, and delivers on the needs of Ward 10 and Regina residents. You deserve a representative who is accessible and engaged, someone who truly cares about your concerns. And together we can create a Ward 10 and Regina that reflects our shared values and vision. So let's work together to make that happen, and I hope that you go out and vote on November 13th. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jerry Flegel, and I'm running for City Council of Ward 10 again. I've had 14 years of experience as your counselor, and I want to come back in 2024 to do it again for another 4 years and beyond. Snow removal, crime, roads, taxes have always been a priority and will continue to be a priority for me. Renewed sense of Regina. Renewed energized Jerry Flegel, because I've been away for 4 years and I've heard all the issues and challenges that have come from the city councilors that have been involved in all the decisions today. We are going to have 6 new councilors at least, maybe more, and I want to bring my experience, my proven abilities, and my reliability to the residents of Ward 10. I will call you back. I will email you back. I will talk to you in the stores. I will get you answers. Maybe you're not going to like them, but at least you're going to get an answer. I will deal with all the local issues, whether it be from the small potholes to the fence that needs to be put up, the street lights that need to be put up, the crosswalks that need to be put up. And I want to thank Jessica for that suggestion in certain areas of in the ward that are not looked after. We need to get these things done. I was former president of North Regina Little League, and in 2002, like our players in 2023, went to the Little League World Series as well. Former president of Crime Stoppers, former looking at it from that point of view, we took it and we went full support for the police and fire. Boots on the ground was what we needed. Boots on the ground is what you got. We even went one step further. One budget meeting, I went to the chief of police and I asked him if he could go back and reevaluate for asking us for more money because we needed more police at the time. Ward specific, Argyle Street North was a gamekeeper. It was a changer because what it did was it opened up a third access for emergency vehicles. It allowed people to go to and fro the commercial and retail space that's available there today. But the biggest thing was there was people on wheelchairs and walkers going down Pasco Street, letting the 60 to 70 kilometer vehicles pass them. Now they have wide sidewalks that cross over from Argyle Park into the spots where they want to go for shopping and food and coffee and all that kind of stuff. I was part of bringing Lake Ridge Addition into the city. I was part of Hawkstone and all the parks. I want to make sure that we continue to do that. Higher water pressure for those people that weren't getting it in the Lake Ridge Addition, the Wall Shakers, all those types of areas. We were rocking as a city with a pinnacle of I love Regina, and I want to continue that. As the old saying goes, we need to turn this frown upside down and make our city better. Elect Jerry Flegel, City Council, Ward 10, November 13th.
My name is Chris Semi, and I am proud to be running for City Councilor in Ward 10. Growing up in Regina's Wall Shakers, I was taught the values of community, integrity, and hard work by my parents. Their dedication inspired my commitment to this city, and it's why I'm running to represent you. Regina is at a crossroads. Decades of underinvestment, poor maintenance, and inconsistent planning have left our city facing a serious financial challenge. A recent City of Regina report made it clear. Property tax revenues aren't keeping pace with the cost of maintaining services, and our aging infrastructure, especially our water and sewer systems, are in desperate need of attention, and this must be addressed. I've lived in the city almost my entire life, and while I love Regina, I've watched our best and brightest leave for greener pastures. We have consistent outmigration to other cities, and it's not just because of the weather. Regina deserves the services and opportunities that make other places more attractive. For example, Regina has the lowest amount of indoor aquatic space per capita of any city in Canada. Families are driving to smaller cities like Yorkton to use their facilities. That has to change. We've been hearing the same promises for years. We'll find efficiencies to keep taxes down. I believe in spending wisely, but after 20 years of belt-tightening, it's clear that we've been underinvesting in our future. We need to stop doing the bare minimum and start building a city that people want to live in, invest in, and retire in. The recent Catalyst Committee had one thing right. We need to catch up. I support the idea of new recreation facilities and event spaces, but we also have to make smart decisions. I have a vision for a new facility on Dudney Avenue, on the Yards, paired with a revitalization of North Regina, including better transit and infill opportunities that will attract federal funding to accomplish. This kind of investment will pay off, attracting residents, businesses, and spreading the financial burden across a larger, more vibrant community. We can revitalize Regina and start building a city people want to live in. It requires investment and vision, but we can't afford to do nothing. We can't be left behind. As your councillor, I'm making a full-time commitment to this role. I'll be accessible, engaged, and focused on real solutions for Ward 10 and Regina. Together, we can create a future that our children and grandchildren will be proud of. Let's stop sitting on our hands and start building the Regina we all deserve. Let's build a better future together. Thank you.
Election Day is Wednesday, November 13th. Polling stations will be open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. There are 30 polling locations throughout Regina. If you are unable to vote on Election Day, advance polls will be held at various locations in Regina. Mobile polling and special polls will be available to those who are hospitalized, homebound due to disability, or live in a special care home. For more information, call 306-751-4479 or visit regina.ca/elections.
If you'd like to share your feedback on the program you just watched, contact us today